Okay, so the first thing you'll want to do is put the motocross bar shims in, all right? The handlebar shims. All right, it's a 28.6, all right? Like we just measured it right now, so. Okay, I'm gonna install the shims on the part that's attached to the clamp, right there. All right, you're gonna have the kind of walled part facing outward. Okay, probably want to just clean that up a little bit with my finger. Get any kind of dust out of there, out. So nice. It's more nice stuff. Oh, dropped it. Okay, no, try not to drop it. Okay. And then I've got the other two on the top clamp. All right. Just clean that up a bit. All right, just make sure the walled part is on the outside because it won't fit anywhere. It won't fit any other way, guys. Okay. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put the twist throttle on, all right? Because that was the hardest one to get on there, right? Put that on there. There you go. Slides right on. Then we'll put the handlebar on top. Try to center it as best as I can. Okay, they don't completely touch each other. I guess there's a reason for that. It gives you a little bit of room for adjustment. All right, we're gonna put our handlebar clamp on. It fits perfectly through the flex bar opening here. Did you just notice that? All right, yeah. All right, and then we're gonna start tightening the clamp down. All right, these shims are wanting to come out, so they slide out. Just push them back in. I'll try to kind of center it as best as I can. Yeah, it's easy when there's nothing on there already, but when you start putting stuff on there, that's when it gets difficult to work with the handlebars. It's really easy to work with handlebars when they got nothing on it, like your traditional dirt bike handlebar. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move the shim. I'm going to shimmy the handlebar until it's in the middle. Okay. And that looks like it's in the middle. Okay. And then all I got to do is tighten it down now. Make sure these shims stay in there. They're kind of wanting to move out all the time, man. Okay, I'm not quite sure how I want it. I will make sure we adjust it as we go along, all right? But I'm gonna tighten it down like that already. Okay. I think that's good. What really Hazy Mega should do is sit on the bike. let me tighten this just a little bit more. And I'll go sit on the bike. And I'm gonna sit on the bike. And then get a good feel. I think I want it forward, man. Looks like it's kind of low too. Yeah, these bars are the same height as the other one. I prefer my handlebar be taller, guys. And the way I can do that is to roll it forward a little bit. Yeah, like there. Right there, so I can read the Flexx handlebar logo. I think that's good. I will adjust it later. I'll ride it and I'll adjust it later for feel. All right, but right there looks good. Okay. Okay, now's the fun part. Trying to get everything back on the handlebar. All right, I've kind of got it in the position I want it. I'm gonna go tighten the clamps down. Just snug. All right. I don't really know what the torque is for this. Oh man. No, I can't actually tighten it on that much. I think you're supposed to do two of them first, the two top or two bottom. It's kind of annoying the angle that I set the bar at. I don't get a good bite on the bottom ones. All right, I'm gonna have to use a Okay, I already have a problem. So this is going to fit in here. So on the for the mountain bike handlebars, I had to use this rubber kind of thing that came with it. I think I got to take this off now. Okay, so can't use this anymore. Let's take this off. I may have to bend this inward so it'll fit. All right. So I'm going to try to install the twist grip one, the twist throttle one first. So what I'm trying to do is move the little claws inward so it'll fit in the handlebar, right? Because they were expanded. They've expanded to fit the other handlebar. So yeah, will it fit in there like that? If I no, I'm pretty sure you gotta take them off. So this is only for the mountain bike handlebar. Okay, you got it out. It's all nice and near. Yeah, man. This could be much smaller, so. Okay, stick this in there. Okay, now it fits nicely. It does stick out a little bit. I think that's okay. I want it to stick out a little bit like that. I will give it a little tap with a hammer, but you don't want this to touch the twist throttle, all right? And you want to make sure this still, yeah, see, it doesn't move already. See? Oh, this is the clutch side. Oh, I was supposed to put this on the twist throttle side. Whoops, my bad. Okay, I installed it on the wrong side. I wanted the twist throttle side. I was wondering why it's not moving. Like, okay, I'm gonna put this on the other side, and we'll work on that later. Okay. Okay, I'll go ahead and take this rubber thingy off. All right. Oh, this one's way easier to take out. I know. What's up with that? The other one was so hard to get off. This one just comes right off. It's kind of odd. It's got to tell you something's up with that other one. All right. So put this bad boy in there. Okay, kind of just got stuck in there. I'm gonna pull that through a little bit, and then I'm gonna give it a good whack. It's kind of weird. It won't go anymore. Make sure there's nothing in there. Yeah, these handlebars are way thicker. They might not be as they not be as wide in diameter, but they're thicker. There's more meat in them, you know. All right, you know what? I'm going to take this off. Oh yeah, that's right. Well, let's take this off first. Yeah, there's something stopping it in there. Oh no, that's no bueno. All right, so there's our problem, guys. I've already run into one problem with the Tusk D-Flex handlebar for the Fasst Flexxbars. So all this fits in there perfectly. All right, guys, this fits in there great. I can just slide that right in, no problem. However, the problem lies in this. All right, this will not go all the way in there. All right, that's as far as it'll go. All right, and so this has to be able to go all the way in there. So I might have to bore that out. I hate to say it. I'm gonna have to bore it out with a drill or some shit. Yeah, there's a step in there. Yeah, there's a step in there. That's the problem. Yeah, it's hard. You can't see it, but there's a step in there. That's what's. Or I know what else we could do is we can grind this down a little bit. I don't know. I think it's just better to just drill the bar, man. Let me go look this up. Okay, so I think what I've decided to do is I'm gonna grind this collet down. All right, I'm just gonna grind it down, this very outer part down, until it fits in there. I don't think it's, I don't have to grind it that much, okay? The other alternative is to get a drill bit and just stick it in there and drill until we get to that step, and then try to push through it enough where all this will fit in there, right? So I want to see if we can modify this so it'll fit through that step. I don't know why it's there. On second thought, I think we're just gonna grind the step. This step is huge, guys. Yeah, see, you can see it in there. See, there's a little ring in there. I'm trying to see that. I know it's hard to see, but yeah, there's a step in there. You can see it. See, I'll kind of like the 8 o'clock position when I shine the light on it. You see something there? Yeah, it's there. It's pretty thick. It's got to be at least, it's got to be close to 1 millimeter thick. I think it's better to just grind it off or drill it. Okay, so that's what I'm just gonna drill it, man. It's too freaking big. Let me go find a drill bit for that. So I've got 2 drill bits here. All right, one smaller, one larger. I'm gonna start with the smallest one first. All right, see how it stops in there. Okay, so I'm gonna drill it out. Let me figure out how much I have to drill out. Okay, I gotta have at least half of this drill bit in there. All right, half of the drill bit. Okay, that's how deep I gotta go. Right, maybe just a little bit more, I guess. But okay, here we go. I went 1 bit smaller, and it goes all the way through. So this is the right drill bit here. Okay, so we're just gonna go slow and put it on the slowest speed. And I'll button through it. It's actually, I just remembered these are aluminum bars, so that it should drill through it pretty easily. Okay, hole's still not big enough. Still getting hung up there, so we're going to go ahead and go to the bigger drill bit. Okay, so I got another drill bit from a different drill bit set, but it's too big, alright? It won't even fit in the holes. That's how big it is, so I don't know what I'm going to do. Okay, I got this 9/16 bit. It's the smallest one in my bigger drill bits kit. And I'm going to try to use it. It barely fits in there, though. So I'm going to make like the whole thing bigger. This kind of sucks because it fits in the other one already. So let's be careful. Oh, it fits. Okay. This is really tight. Yeah, it's grinding it. Not all that much. Oh, this drill bit is not that long. That's another problem. The drill bit itself is actually not that long. So I think we want to get it to like where the drill part isn't anymore. So how far do we got? Yeah, it's got a long way to go, guys. Okay, I'm gonna keep at it, guys. So there's a lot of stuff that's going on here, man. Like I gotta grind off a lot, dude. I don't think it's gonna hurt the bar at all. This bar is really, really thick, guys. It's way thicker than the stock bar, so I don't think it's gonna get weak or anything. All right, so my suggestion is make sure it's in there straight. All right, just let it walk its way in there. All right, and then give it some speed, make sure the clutch is on, all right? Don't have it in the drill mode, because if it catches, because sometimes it does, you know, if you manage to make it crooked a little bit, it'll bite in and it'll catch, and then this thing will just go spin and you might hurt your wrist or something, all right? So that's why I would put the clutch on, and that way if it does catch, it'll just stop, all right? The drill will just stop. The clutch will work. So okay. Oh, there we go. See, now back it off a little bit, spin it up again. I think we gotta drill a little more. Okay guys, I'm pretty sure this whole thing will go in there. Yep, there we go. I think I might have overdone it. I might have overdone it a bit, but it goes in all the way now, alright? So here we go. Yeah, let me clean it out first. Yeah, all that stuff stays in there. Let me get my vacuum. Oh, there's still stuff in there, man. It's not coming out. Where is this thingy here? Let me get this. There we go. Can't get that stuff out. If I can get the majority of it out, it would be great, man. I think there's some way in there, man, but there we go. Just kind of just plunging it out, man. Roll the rest back in there. Alright, what a mess. Look at that mess it made. Okay, it's the moment of truth. Where's our handguard here? Let's see. I believe it's this one right here. Okay. So this is going to go like this. Okay, this is going to go through here like so. This is going to go through here. And this is going to go through here. Okay. Okay. Push this in there. Should just go right in. Okay. And I get my 5mm, whatever that is. Okay. We just start tightening this, and it should expand it enough where it's not going to move anymore. There we go. There we go. It works, guys. Woohoo! All right. I hope I didn't mess anything up. So you can see the problem here is where the handguard mounts to the handlebar. You can't get a mount here anymore. All right. So the new mount is going to be right here. All right. And we're going to get our new Fasst Flexxbars handguard mounts, alright, these guys. Alright, take one out of the package. So I think they're for the left and the right. Alright, so this one is the left one. Ooh, they're very nice. They're aluminum. Okay, and it goes like this, I think. Yes. Okay. Finally, progress. These big is excited. Okay. So this, I think, obviously mounts like this. Okay, I think I had it wrong. Alright, so it says to insert the stainless steel collars. Okay, it says start by locating the left and right aluminum mounts. Alright, so this is the left one. Alright, it has the left right there. Alright, insert the stainless steel collars into the back of the mounts. Alright, so I guess right here. Kind of like that. See that? I don't think it goes. What about here? Does it go this way? Oh, maybe it goes this way. Yeah. Okay, yeah. It goes on like that, alright? So it has something to pivot on. Insert the stainless steel collars into the back of the mounts. Apply a small amount of grease to the collars before installation. This will improve the pivoting motion of the mounts. Okay. Okay, I got a little bit of grease here. I'm going to put grease around the collar here. Okay, whatever's in there, whatever goes in there, we can put grease on that if we need to. But we'll just put grease around the collar like it mentions. Right, that'll go in like that. So it slides, it spins a little better. Actually, you can put some on the inside. That'll be better too. So, okay. Got a little bit of grease in there. Stick it in there. Swirl your. God, what the heck, dude? Okay, yeah. And then just swirl your finger around in there. All right, stick that in there. Okay. Take the 2 Allen head bolts. Take 2 Allen head bolts and place the 2 washers on the bolts. I think they mean one. I think they mean 1 bolt, 1 Allen head. There's only 1 Allen head, dude. Yeah, there's only 1 with an Allen head. All right, and 1 washer, not 2. Apply anti-seize lubricant on the bolt. Okay. Hold on, let me get some anti-seize lubricant now. Okay, I got it. Anti-seize lubricant. Good stuff. All right, just apply it to the threads. Oh, this stuff is old, man. Okay, probably the whole bolt isn't going to go in there anyway, so just a tip. We should do it. Okay. Insert the bolts through the front of the mount and thread it into the front of the Fasst Flexxbars. So, like this. Just like that, guys. Okay. I guess the bolt's going to go inside of this. Oh boy, I don't think we can cut these bars down anymore. Okay, we're going to tighten this down. Okay, see, and so as you can see, it keeps this locked in there, but it still floats. All right, so that's the secret sauce right there. And then the whole thing moves. Okay, so I guess there's a limit to how much it'll move. All right. And you can now install your wraparound handguards using the 2 hex bolts. You can bolt the end of your handguards to the Flexx bar mounts. Enjoy. Okay, so yeah, you bolt this right here. However, there's not enough room. What the hell? Is there like any adjustability to this? Nope, there's not. It's not like the Acerbis ones, but this is a Tusk handguard, guys. Why wouldn't it fit? Maybe if I go low like this. Oh yeah, like that. There we go. Just get it on there somehow, guys. It's just, I'm tired, man. It looks kind of goofy, I'm not gonna lie. Oops. Okay, we gotta put this bad boy. Oh, you know what? I don't think. I think this has got to go out a little bit. That means we're gonna have to add some kind of washer or something. I'm gonna pull this handguard out a little bit. All right, and then tighten this. Yeah, this is like too short. Damn, maybe the other one was better, dude. Because this one, I don't know. There's hardly any adjustability to it. This is supposed to be for Tusk products. I'm using Tusk handlebars. Why is it at an angle like that? That's what I don't like. Okay, I think I got it. It's threading in there, guys. I got it thread in there. I had to loosen the other side though. Oh, look at that. The handlebar actually flexes, man. There we go. Okay, I think that's good. So you want to have it over the brake lever, all right? Because obviously that's what you want handguards for. You got it. But there you go. And then that way this pivots when this pivots, all right? And then yeah, we just tighten this part here. Okay. Okay, so yeah, when this whole thing pivots, the handguard will pivot with it, all right? Because it's attached right over there. Okay. Just gonna tighten this. And it looks proper. It looks proper, guys. He's trying to strip it though. Aha! I did it! I did it, guys. Oh my God, that was a lot of effort right there. All right, it was a lot of work. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side, and then I'll let you guys know how it goes. All right, but basically that's how it goes. This thing's supposed to move with this, as you saw earlier. Let me see if I can tighten that a little more. Nope, that's not gonna move. Okay, yeah, that's good. All right, so I heard, I don't know, somehow this stuff like bends or something. Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, anyway, hopefully that does the trick. All right, here's we go. Okay, so what I've opted to do is very carefully, all right. Oh, I don't know if I'll. So I've got the mount in there, all right, with the collet in there, and I'm gonna push this in there carefully, so as not to drop the collet in there. If not, we're gonna have to like get something to fish it out. So, damn it! And if I hit it with anything, it might fall in there. So this is a real pain in the ass. Okay, I think I got it. Okay, it's in there all the way. Now I'm going to put the handguard on. All right. There you go. All right, then all this stuff kind of pivots in place. I've already got this one in there, so it won't cross thread like it's been trying. And then just stick this in here. All right, and hopefully it'll tighten. There we go. Good. Okay, it's going to keep on tightening it and tightening it. Okay, I'm going to leave it a little loose first, and then we're going to go tighten this one. And you'll actually see this thing start bending. Yeah, look, it actually bends, so it'll fit. Look at. Okay, just get it in there snug. Okay. Then tighten this. Okay. Should be good. And then make sure your throttle still works. Throttle still works. Alright, that's it. Installed. Yep. Everything's all nice and tight. Cool. Alright, so that so now the handguards are installed. I believe that's how it's supposed to look like. Boy, those handlebars are super duper wide. Alright, but I guess that's how wide they are stock. So, alright, so now I gotta go put the rest of the stuff on there, alright? Okay, I'm just gonna go mount it. What I got left to install is these two guys. Alright, I've got the mount for the display and my ram ball mount. Alright, and I have to figure out how to install that. I think it'll just fit right in there. Yeah, I think it will. Okay. Anyway, I'll show you how I got it all. But pretty much, yeah, I can ride the bike how it is right now. Okay. Cool deal. Looks good. And then I should clean some stuff up with the zip ties and stuff. Alright. Okay, I've cleaned up everything. So what's left over are these bolts right here. Okay, I guess these are supposed to be the bolts that thread into right here. Alright, but I reused the ones that I had for my D-Flex handguards. Okay, and so like I said, I tightened this as tight as I could until it's actually started bending and fitting to this. Alright, it'll actually flex. Alright, and yeah, so I think that's the way it's supposed to be. All right. So yeah, when this flexes, everything should flex. All right. So hopefully it does. All right. Okay, so yeah, that's it. Handguard's installed. Now I've just got to finish installing the rest of the goodies on there. I'll show you how I got all that stuff on there, but the rest are just accessory stuff, sort of. Okay. Ta-da! There it is. I got it on there, guys. Looks good. All right. There might be enough room to put my handlebar bag. I had to take the handlebar bag off when I installed this direct mount, but these bars are so kind of spacious, and you got this big crossbar here. I might be able to mount this on the crossbar, okay? So that would be nice to have that on there. But it might block the number plate a little bit. I think it might just be better just to move the number plate up. I'm not 100%. I don't know if the handlebar bag's going back on or not. All right, let's just add more weight to the handlebar, man. All right, but that's how I got it, okay? Got the mirrors here. Okay, I can fold them in if I want. Got the hand guards. Turn signals here. I got the tie down rings here, so when I want to tie my bike down to a trailer or something. All right, I got the NXT display to fit on there. Now, it actually looks like it kind of belongs on there. That's nice. All right. So all I did is I freaking used a clamp. I used the clamp and the and that little piece of rubber. All right, the radiator hose. And I just wrapped it around this part of the crossbar here, right? I got this big old tail sticking out of the clamp, so I might want to get a smaller clamp. All right, but I think I hate to say it, man. I'm gonna ditch this soon, so it doesn't really matter. So, all right, but it looks great on there. It looks like it belongs on there, type of thing, right? I've got the ram ball mount right there, all right, and I tested it with this guy, all right, my cell phone mount, and it works like it works good. Can I move it back more if I wanted to? Yes, there's a little bit of adjustability, okay? And I use that for my phone mount and my GPS, okay? Yeah, and there it is. I've got the regen throttle here. I haven't installed the new brake yet. All right, this can go out a little bit here. All right, this grip can move around a little. This grip will move. I guarantee you it'll move because that's what it does, man. So it would be good to have something here so this doesn't run into this. All right, for now, I think I'm going to be getting rid of this regen throttle, so I'm not stressing it. All right, and yeah, so we've just got to go ride around with it and see how it feels. It feels odd. I'm not going to lie. All right, when I sit on it and I got my hands on the bars, it just feels odd because it's a different handlebar, and I probably don't have it installed exactly the same way as I did the last time, right? The bend's probably a little bit different. The height's a little bit different. It's definitely probably heavier. I guess the good thing, if it's heavier, it'll soak up more vibrations too, so that's a plus, all right? But yeah, we've got this to soak up the vibrations too, okay? There's the Tusk handguard adapter, all right? There's the number plate. It fits in there nicely. I can put zip ties here and zip tie it to like the bar or something. All right. I've tweaked the handlebar position a little bit. I think I moved it forward. I moved it forward a little bit. I sat on it and I moved it forward. Like I said, I gotta ride it around and then test it out. But I think I'm done for today. But I have good access to the bolts for the handlebar mount. All right, right here and right here and right here and right here. Really, you really only need to loosen 2 of them and then tighten 2 of them, as long as there's a gap, all right? As long as there's some kind of gap here, all right, it's fine. You can tighten either one, all right? But I think it also bends the bolts too, so. The bolts on these are not very big, guys, all right? If you guys are wondering what a motorcycle uses, the motorcycle uses a much bigger bolt, all right? I think this is like a 6mm bolt or a 4 or 5 millimeter. This is only like a 3mm, okay, small, okay, so not very heavy duty. So I don't know what's gonna happen when I drop this bike. So let's say, all right, but there it is. That's what it looks like. It looks pretty sweet. It honestly doesn't look much different than other handlebar, other than like, yeah, it's got these blue and green like gummy rings on it, or is what I'm gonna call them. All right, so yeah, I will see if I can tune these later. But I'm not sweating it. I'm just this is the way that the previous owner of this bar has it set up. But yeah, one of them is One of them is tightened more than the other. I might want to, one of them looks like it might be loose. So I might want to tighten that a little bit. All right, let me go sit on it, and then I will go show you the flexing action. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to go sit on the bike. All right. Okay, I'm sitting on the bike. Put the kickstand up, and I'm gonna give it some brake and then flex the handlebars. Oh yeah, they do flex. They definitely do flex. It feels like when I push down on it, it's softer than when I go up. Yeah. The red. Okay, so the red ones, are the rebound. So when I go up, I don't really feel a lot. All right, but the compression one is blue, and the blue I can feel it's soft. See, you can see it, right? Yeah, yeah, you can definitely see the handguards. You can see the handguards going like this a little bit. Yeah, I can feel it. There's play. All right. Now, will that translate to, like, will it make a handling sloppy and stuff? I hope not. All right, but I'm gonna have to ride it, and then I'll tell you guys what it feels like. It just feels like the handlebars are loose. That's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. All right. I feel like this side might need to be tightened a little bit more. That's what I'm gonna say. So that's another thing. That's another problem with this, is that it adds a little more maintenance to your bike, man. Like, you have to, like, keep an eye on these elastomers, because I'm sure they wear out after a while. All right, or you have to, like, tighten them sometimes because they might get loose. All right. So, but yeah, looks pretty cool. I pull up on it, yeah, it just pulls the bike up. So the red ones are the stiffest ones I know. I don't know what these blue ones are. The blue ones might be the softest. So these are designed to work with your suspension, all right, guys? So when your fork moves up, it'll move with it, all right, type of thing. So it's like a little extra suspension, all right, is what it is. All right, let me see if I can get you a look from behind. Okay, so I'm just trying to get a view of just the elastomer here. So I'm gonna press down on the handlebar, and then you'll see it compress the blue one. So how loose is that? If it's loose enough where I can spin it, that's no good. Okay, looks good. All right, I'm gonna press down on it. All right, you can see it move. Oh, you can see it deflect a little bit, like maybe like a millimeter or something. Okay, I'm gonna pull up on it. The red doesn't really do anything, guys. Okay, but yeah, we'll have to see how that translates to riding in, like, rough terrain. All right, you probably, you know, it probably seems gimmicky right now, you know, but, like, I think when you're moving and riding, I think it might make a difference. All right, so we'll see. Okay, and that's what my cockpit looks like now. All right, not bad. Yeah, actually, honestly, it doesn't really look much different than how it was before, to tell you the truth. This seems a little more spacious, this area right here. That's what I want to say. It looks like there's more junk in this area. That's what I want to say, all right? And then you've got these gummies here, okay? So yeah, all right. So I'm going to have to ride it and then see how I can adjust the ergonomics and stuff to how I like it and stuff, all right? Mainly, it's like rolling the bar forward or back, all right? That's pretty much all I can do, all right? Yeah, so I think I got it. Pretty happy with it. I don't think you'll notice the weight. The weight may work good for it too. Okay, so it may dampen vibrations and stuff. Like, you don't really need that on an electric bike, but it may help. All right, but definitely on the rough terrain is what I want to see where these guys shine. All right, especially for long riding. All right, long riding in the dirt. That's what I bought it for. Okay, really rough terrain, enduro type stuff. Okay, I've still got to figure out what we're going to do with this. This is my old brake sensors. I've already cut one of them off. I think I'm just going to cut it, or I'm going to go in there, find out where it is, and just cut it, and then we'll figure out. I don't have the old Sur Ron brakes anymore, so, and I'm going to install another one of these over here later. So if you want to learn how to install the rear Magura MT5 brake, check that video out. Or if you want to figure out how to remove the old brake, check that video out. Okay, so yeah, pretty simple. You've got to have a handlebar mount, all right, that I would suggest if you were going to run with the handguards, you got to get this one, all right? And you got to get this adapter kit. It's super duper expensive, guys. Just to buy, if you were to buy a brand new Flexxbar, is like $400, plus the adapter is like already 40 bucks, all right? And then you got to buy the handlebar mount, all right? This is $99 right here, okay? And it comes with the shims, so it fits with the handlebar. So another great Warp 9 product, direct handlebar mount. It made installing the handlebar pretty painless, all right? All I had to do was stick the shims on there. I'm not going to lie, the shims are kind of a pain in the ass to work with, but hey, they did the trick, all right? And it looks like it's on there pretty nicely. So these handlebars look pretty bomb-proof, is what I want to say too. This is stuff for like big dirt bikes and stuff, right? You're going to run it on a Sur Ron. So Sur Ron is a very much lighter than a regular dirt bike, all right? So that means this is going to be very stout on this bike. That's what I think. Okay, may I want to shorten it later? I don't know. I don't think we can do that unless we drill maybe another hole in this handguard to move it inward. I don't think we should make it shorter. All right, how much extra room does Hades Omega have to like move the controls? Quite a bit, actually. A little more than 2 fingers, all right? Look at that. I got a little more than 2 fingers. I could move this, or I can add something right here. All right, this one, not so much. This one is more like 1.5 finger. All right, 1.5 finger. And there's going to be a brake lever here. So just one of these is going to be over here. All right, so yeah, there's really not a lot of space, all right? But you've got a lot of space to put stuff under here, all right? Or you can mount stuff up here. There is a bar pad. Let me see if I can find it. Okay, so there is a bar pad that it came with, all right? This is the bar pad for it, and it mounts on the crossbar here, all right? And it plops it right there, all right? If I didn't have all this junk here, then I would use this, all right? You know what? No, I don't think it's gonna fit. Yeah, maybe I could trim it so it'll fit, but yeah, I got stuff on the right and the left, so I don't think I'm gonna run this, all right? But yeah, if I didn't have anything here, you could put this here, okay? And this is just the crossbar pad is there, so like if you're jumping your bike and you know your chin may hit the handlebar, you know, it happens sometimes, right? and like that's to soften the blow, all right? It's a little pillow for it, so it looks cool too. So it definitely looks a lot beefier than the regular handlebar, all right? Yeah, where's the old one? Okay, here's the old one right here. Dude, this thing is so light. So that's the old one, all right, and a new one, all right. When I got all my junk on it, it really doesn't look all that much different, but yeah. But definitely, I worry, like, if I drop my bike with this, will it be able to handle it, all right? With the direct mount stem, I think this thing would just break, you know. It's not thick or strong at all right, is what I want to say. I'm pretty sure this handlebar will. I did get the crash tested in the dirt, and it didn't bend, so I guess it's all right. I still got it, so all right. But yeah, this is what I got to run here. Yeah, and then you could mount stuff on the crossbar. You could probably drill it if you wanted to mount stuff on there. You could probably drill it and attach a ram mount onto it. There's a lot of stuff you could do. The stock Sur Ron mount, I don't really know where you're going to put that, to tell you the truth. You could figure out some kind of mount to put it here. It's a pretty neat bar. All right, and on the Sur Ron, I don't know. I don't know of anybody that runs these handlebars on a Sur Ron, all right? But it's a pretty expensive setup, all right? You're tipping like almost $600 setup for a handlebar right here, all right? It's just I keep on dumping more money into this bike. I hope this is the last thing, man. I hope this one saves my shoulders and arms. It's my upper body, dude. Because I'm telling you, it's so painful. I can't even twist the throttle, all right? It's so painful, I can't even twist the throttle. It's so bad. So hopefully these will do the trick, all right? I think I may want to just go all soft. I'm not sure, man, but we'll have to experiment with it. Okay, there you go. So that's the Fasst Flex handlebars, all right? I got it installed there with Tusk Deflex handguards, and I had to use the Warp 9 direct mount handlebar clamp to install it. All right, I've got the handlebar riser on there for the direct handlebar clamp. All right, that's this thing right here. It uses longer bolts and a spacer All right, I've also got the Warp 9 Directs, the Warp 9 headset adjustment bolt kit. All right, so I don't have that anymore. And yeah, so that's the reason I got all that stuff, was because I was going to run this handlebar. All right, just going to give this a try because this spike is still beating the crap out of me. All right, so there's just a couple little things I should probably clean up on it, and then definitely I should take it for a spin and then see how I like it and adjust the handlebars, but I think it's too late for that tonight. Oh yeah, also I wanted to point out that we had to drill the handlebar. We had to make it wider because there was like, maybe like right around here, there's a step in there and it gets thicker. All right. So I had to drill it out to the same thickness as out here. Why it's like that, I don't know. I believe there's a handlebar. Yeah, there's a handlebar kit for this where you're supposed to thread the handlebar. All right, you use a tap and you thread it, and then you bolt it directly to the handlebar. All right, because this isn't supposed to move, but this is supposed to move. All right. But I just installed it like a regular handlebar, so I just drilled the whole thing all the way through. All right, I use a 9/16 bit. All right, I use a 9/16 bit to drill it in the end. All right, and then it fit perfectly, so no problems. I used all the stock hardware for the handguard, and then with it's working with the adapter. All right, to tell you the truth, I kind of like the adapter that came with the old one. The old adapter setup. I actually like this better. All right, because it's slotted. Ooh, yeah. No, yeah, I think this would be better. This is adjustable. This has adjustments on it. But look at this. Which one looks more stout? All right, the Tusk one or this one? Tusk one, man. Look at it. It's all one unit. All right. I feel they did a good job building this, but I don't think it fits very good with their own freaking handlebars, man. It twists the handlebar a little bit. But it's aluminum, it'll flex a little. That's why they call it deflex, right? It flexes. All right, and all I had was, these are the only bolts that were left over with that little kit. Okay. I guess I could use those old bolts right here, but I used all the original hardware, okay? Okay, thanks for watching. Hayes Big out.